Imagine a rugby star trading the gridiron for the scrum, leaving fans wondering if he'd ever return to the sport that made him famous. Well, that's exactly what Louis Rees-Zammit did, and his comeback story is just beginning. But here's where it gets controversial. After a brief stint in the NFL, Rees-Zammit has rejoined the rugby world, signing with the Bristol Bears and making his highly anticipated debut against Sale Sharks last Saturday. While his team suffered a 24-15 loss in the Premiership Rugby Cup opener, Rees-Zammit's return marks the first of several bold steps in his rugby resurgence. Let's rewind for a moment. In January 2024, the 24-year-old Welsh sensation, capped 32 times for Wales, walked away from rugby union to chase an American football dream. He trained with NFL powerhouses like the Kansas City Chiefs and Jacksonville Jaguars, but never saw regular season action. Now, after 18 months away, Rees-Zammit is back, and his 30-minute cameo off the bench has already sparked excitement. And this is the part most people miss. Despite Bristol conceding 3 tries after his introduction, none were his fault. In fact, Rees-Zammit showcased his trademark speed, confidence, and positional awareness, making several bold attempts to ignite attacks. Rees-Zammit's journey back to rugby hasn't been without challenges. His last rugby match before this weekend was a European Challenge Cup game on January 13, 2024. Since signing a 1-year contract with Bristol, he's been training rigorously, including a team trip to Portugal to regain match fitness. Bristol's director of rugby, Pat Lamb, acknowledges that getting Rees-Zammit back to peak condition is a work in progress, especially with the Premiership rugby opener against Leicester looming on September 28th. Here's the bold part. Well, some critics question whether Rees-Zammit's NFL detour has dulled his rugby edge. But Lamb disagrees, praising Rees-Zammit's performance as a massive confidence builder. He highlights Rees-Zammit's intent to get involved, despite less than ideal conditions, as a testament to his determination. Rees-Zammit himself seems thrilled, happily posing for selfies with fans after the match. Already a popular figure in the Bears squad. So, what's next for this rugby prodigal son? Rees-Zammit is set to feature again this Friday when Bristol faces his former club, Gloucester, in another Premiership Rugby Cup clash. Then, the real test begins with the Prem Rugby campaign kicking off later this month. But here's the thought-provoking question. Can Rees-Zammit reclaim his status as a rugby superstar? Or will his NFL interlude leave a lasting impact on his game? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, his comeback is a story worth watching. What do you think? Will Rees-Zammit dominate once again? Or is his best rugby behind him? Let us know in the comments.